how are you today? So we are doing an all levels abdominal or core work exercise today. So this is going to be all levels, like I said. All of these poses or exercises that we're doing can be modified to make them harder or easier. Um, so I'm definitely going to call this an all levels. It is core centered. So this is definitely a good core workout, but if you're looking for anything extraneous in upper body or lower body, you are not going to find that in this video. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to find a spot on our mat and get comfortable sitting there. Personally, I like to do legs crossed, but you can certainly sit back on your ankles or let your legs go long, whatever's comfortable for you. Take a moment just sitting. Breathing in and out through the nose and bringing all of your breath down into the belly. Let the mind clear so you can focus on right here, right now. Inhaling and exhaling. And as you find a little space in your thoughts, we'll go ahead and place our intention. Take a few more breaths, keeping that intention in the front of your mind, settling into the intention, settling into your space. So we're going to do a little breath of fire to help warm up the core. So in breath of fire, you're going to take a deep inhale in through the nose, fill your lungs up with air, and then as you exhale, you're going to exhale very, very quickly and with a lot of force. So some people know this as breath of fire, some people know this as skull breathing. Basically what you're doing is you are forcing a lot of air out of your nose at one time. So for those of you who haven't done this before, I definitely recommend getting a pack of tissues just in case. You're going to clear yourself out. All right. For everyone else, we're going to go ahead and take a deep breath in. So we're going to go ahead and do that one more time. Take one deep breath in. If you need to blow your nose, please feel free. And we're going to go ahead and come to our backs. The breath of fire, if done for a long period of time, can be an ab exercise, but for right now, we're just using it to warm up the core. So we're going to come to our backs here. We're going to be laying on our backs. Hands can be down by your sides, and we're going to take our feet up into the air. Start by flattening those feet as if you were walking on the ceiling. And then we're going to point the toes, flatten the feet, Point the toes, getting a nice little stretch here in the back of the legs, flatten the feet. Point the toes. One more time, go ahead and flatten those feet. And point the toes. So we're going to start, let the feet relax now. Start by keeping that left leg right where it is. The right leg, we're going to let it come out to the side. And back up. As the right leg comes up, we're going to take the left leg out to the side. And back up. Right leg out. And back up. Left leg out. And back up. Right leg. Up. Left leg. Up. Both feet up. Point the toes up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Lower those legs all the way down to the floor. So your right leg can stay straight long here, or you can bend your knee. Left leg is going to go straight up into the air. And we're going to focus on our hip here. So we're going to try not to move in the ankle, not to move in the knee, just going to move in the hip, starting with a gentle little circle in one direction. Slowly let that circle get bigger and bigger as we warm up the hips. And let that foot come back towards the center. And we're going to rotate in the other direction. So rotating the hip, rolling that hip, starting with those small circles. And slowly letting those circles get bigger and bigger. Yourself about one more circle, then let yourself come back up to the top. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let that leg lower down. Again, here, left leg can stay long or you can bend. We're going to raise the right leg into the air. We're going to start with those little circles. Warm up the hips here. Let yourself go in one direction. Let those circles get bigger and bigger. And then let your foot come back up towards the center. And we're going to switch directions, starting with a small circle now. Opposite direction. Let that circle slowly start to get bigger. Nice big circles here. Give yourself about one more circle and then find your foot back up top. Take a deep breath in and exhale, lower that leg all the way down to the floor. We're going to go ahead and bend the knees here, bringing the feet to the floor. Take a deep breath in and lift your feet up towards the ceiling. We're going to take the arms out wide here. We're going to use our wide arms as a base. So we're going to do palms down so that if you need, you can grip the floor a little bit. And obviously you can't actually grab it, but if you pretend to grip it, it's going to give you a little bit more support. So straighten out the legs here. The feet can be flat or pointed, really doesn't matter. We're going to take a deep breath in. As we exhale, we're going to slowly lower both feet towards the right. Breath in, bring those feet back up towards center. As you exhale, lower the feet towards the left. Inhale back up. Exhale down to the right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up. Exhale left. Right, sorry. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up. And as you exhale, let the legs come long down the mat. Give yourself a moment here. Just take a nice deep breath into the belly. Let the core relax. So if you've done a little scooting like I did, you can scoot yourself back to the center of the mat. And we're going to take the legs up into the air one more time. This time we're also going to bring our hands up into the air. And we're going to work on our brains a little bit while we do some abs. So we are going to start by lowering the left foot and the right hand at the same time, keeping them straight and going straight in opposite directions. So right hand goes over the head, reaching for the floor. Left foot comes long down towards the floor. Deep breath in, bring them back up. Exhale, switch. And 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 switch. Last one, switch. Back up. Everything's reaching up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let everything come down nice and slow towards the mat, keeping everything straight, slowly lowering. And then finally reaching the floor and take a deep breath into the belly, relax. We're going to go ahead and tuck the knees in towards the chest gently here. And we're going to rock side to side. Kind of letting our hips get some movement here without the hip being the one that's the catalyst for the movement. We're letting our hands kind of move our legs here as we rock side to side. And then we're going to start to rock back and forth. So let the knees come to center, rock back and forth. You're going to let these rocks get bigger and bigger until you can come to a seat and back down. And then once you've gotten to the seat, if you can make it all the way to standing, we're going to go ahead and do that. All the way up to standing and back down, rock. To standing, back down, rock. To standing, back down, rock. To standing, perfect. Keep that stance, reach the arms up, take a deep breath in, and exhale, let the hands come to heart center. Take the hands down by your sides, take a deep breath in, reach the arms up, and exhale, fold forwards. Take the hands to the knees. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forwards, and taking a deep breath in, let yourself come all the way up to standing. Hands reaching up overhead. As you exhale, let the hands come to heart center. So we are going to start with the right leg. So the right leg is going to stay forward. We're going to step that left foot back. We're going to let the left heel come down to the floor as we open the hips. Open the arms. Warrior two. Making sure the shoulders are relaxed here. Deep breath in. We're going to straighten out that front leg. Reach the fingertips forward, and then let that right hand come down to the right leg for triangle. So we're going to make this triangle super core targeting. We're going to do that by completely eliminating this right hand. We're going to take both hands up above our head as if you were holding a ball over your head. The trick here is the smaller you make the ball, the more you're going to feel this in your core. The bigger you make the ball, the less you feel it in your core. So the intensity here is totally up to you. Keep breathing. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Open up the arms. Lift the torso. Bend that front knee. And find your warrior two. From here, we're going to stretch it out. Open up that right palm. Take it back. Gentle warrior. Really accentuating the arch in the back here to kind of stretch out the abs. Deep breath in. Bring it back. Warrior two. Hold that till the pets get out of the way. All right, we're going to switch back to our lunge. So we're going to rotate on that back foot, lift up the back heel, rotate, moving the hips towards the front. Everything comes to the front. Lunge, deep breath in, and step to the top of the mat. Find. Hands reaching up, deep breath in. Exhale, fold forwards. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Take the hands to the knees. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forwards. Deep breath in. Let yourself come all the way up to standing. Hands reaching up overhead. And exhale, let the hands come to heart center. Focusing on the left side this time. Left foot stays right where it is. Take that right foot back. Rotate on the toes. Heel comes down to the floor. Hips open. Arms come out. Warrior two. Again, remember to keep the shoulders soft here. If ever you start to find yourself really tensing up in warrior two, I like to just smile anytime I do warrior two, even if I'm gritting my teeth. Go ahead and straighten out that left leg. Deep breath in. Exhale, reach the left hand forward, and then let it come down to the leg as you open up in your triangle. So again, we're going to focus this triangle. We're going to focus in right on the core. So we're going to take the arms up over the head as if we were holding that ball. Again, big ball, less work. Little ball, more work. Keep that breath steady. One more deep breath in. Exhale, open up the arms, let the torso come up. Bend that front knee and find that warrior two. We're going to take it to the reverse warrior. Open up that left shoulder, lean back, and then over accentuate your back arch to help stretch out the abs. Breath in brings you back to warrior two. From here, we're going to rotate back to that lunge. So we're going to pivot on the left foot, back foot, lift up that right heel. Pivot on the toes, hips face forward, finding lunge. Deep breath, and then step to the top of the mat. Arms reaching up, take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold forwards. Take the hands to the knees. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forwards. Plant the hands, step or hop the feet back to plank. Holding the plank, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't go down. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Nice and slow. We're going to take the arms out in front of us and take a moment just to appreciate the floor supporting you. So, with our arms out in front and our legs straight behind us, we're going to go ahead and lift the legs, keeping the knees straight, up off the floor, and back down, and up, and down, up, and down. One more time, up, and down. Let the feet stay on the floor. This time we're going to lift the upper body. So lift the whole heart line up and the arms coming up and down, up and down, up and down. One more time, lifting up and down. This time we're going to use both the feet and the arms. Okay, so lift, heart line, arms, legs, everything up, everything down. Everything up, everything down, everything up, everything down, everything up. This time hold. Let yourself breathe. One more deep breath in. Squeeze everything up towards the ceiling as much as you can. And exhale, let everything come down to the floor. We're going to take our arms out wide here. We're going to do a little bit of a stretch, a mid-point stretch. So our arms are out wide. I call these scorpions. You can call them whatever you want. Essentially, you're going to bring your left hand into like a cobra arm. Right arm is going to stay out straight. We're going to turn our head to the left. We're going to rotate our hips. Stack left hip over right. Left foot comes back, reaching for that right hand. If your left foot reaches your right hand, perfect. If it doesn't, perfect. Bring that left foot back, hips over each other, and then both hips to the floor. Left foot down on the floor. Take that left arm out wide, and we're going to set the right hand in that cobra again. Let yourself turn your head to the right, stack right hip over left. Take that right foot back and reach for that left foot, or left hand. I'm going to take about one more deep breath in. And exhale, let yourself rotate back. Hips coming down to the ground. Let that foot come down to the ground. Take a moment again just to appreciate the feedback, the support from the floor. Then we're going to bring ourselves back to center. We're not going to use our hands. We're just going to lift up the heart line to a nice comfortable spot. And then we're going to bring the forearms down to support us. Push the shoulders away from the ears and find your Sphinx. Give yourself a moment here just to really stretch out those top ab muscles. They always seem to hurt just a little bit more than everything else. It's really hard to stretch them. So we're just going to give them a little extra love. And let yourself come back down. Slide the hands forward. Let the chest come down to the floor. Set your arms up for cobra arms. If you prefer up dog, set the toes up as well. With your next inhale, we're going to lift to cobra or up dog. And exhale, send the hips high, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. We're going to lift that right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, crunching knee to nose. Inhale the foot up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale the foot up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale the foot up. Exhale, crunch. We're going to switch it up now. Inhale the foot up. As you exhale, take it to the left elbow. Twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. We're going to switch it up again. Inhale the foot up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring right knee to the right elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale up. Exhale, crunch. Hold this crunch. Lower down if you are daring. Stick that foot out if you're more daring. And then bring it back. All the way back to the downward dog. Deep breath in and exhale. Let that foot lower down. Deep breath in. Exhale. Shift your weight forward to plank. We're going to do a side plank. Right hand stays down. Rotate onto that right side. Left hand reaching up towards the ceiling. So you're welcome to take any variation on the side plank that you would like. Once you have found it, we're waiting 30 seconds here. Take a deep breath in and exhale, rotate back to your plank. Deep breath in. Exhale down, low plank. Chaturanga. Hover. And then to the floor. Inhale, lift the heart line up. Set the arms up. Find your Sphinx. Take a quick little break. Deep breath. And lower back down. Set those arms up, cobra arms. If you do up dog, set up the toes. Inhale, lift to that cobra or up dog. Exhale, send the hips high, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, we're going to lift that left foot up towards the ceiling. Exhale, crunch in, knee to nose. Inhale the foot up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale the foot up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale the foot up. Exhale, crunch. Switching it up. Inhale the foot up towards the ceiling. Exhale, crunch with a twist. Left knee, right elbow. Inhale the foot up. Exhale, twist. Inhale the foot up. Exhale, twist. Inhale the foot up. Exhale, twist. Switching it up. Inhale the foot up towards the ceiling. Exhale, crunch left knee to the left elbow. Inhale the foot up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, foot up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale the foot up. Exhale, crunch. Last time. Inhale the foot up. Exhale, crunch. Hold. Lower down. Stick out that leg if you dare. And let yourself come back up. Deep breath in. And exhale, let that foot come down to the floor. Deep breath in. Exhale, shift your weight forward. Find that plank. Setting up side plank on the left this time. Rotating, stack right hip over left. Again, any variation on side plank will work here. Find one that's comfortable for you. And then we're going to hold 30 seconds. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, find your way back to that high plank. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, let yourself come all the way down to the floor. So with one little bit of effort, we're going to push ourselves up and towards the right side of the mat. Extend that left arm long and then roll over your left side and onto your back. And scoot yourself towards the center of the mat. Take a nice deep breath into the belly and exhale. Bending the knees here, feet flat on the floor. Let the arms stay down by your side. Take a deep breath in and lift the hips up. Exhale back down. Inhale up. Exhale back down. One more time. Inhale, hold up. And hold those hips up high. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower back down to the floor. So we have 3 options here. Option 1, let the toes come together, knees fall apart in a butterfly-like seat, taking the arms out like a cactus or out wide like a T for goddess. So this is our first heart opener. If you are comfortable here, you are welcome to stay here. For those of you who have a little bit of energy and you want to do a little bit more of a grandiose kind of back bend or heart opener, you're welcome to bring the knees back up, hands down by the sides, and take another bridge. And for my type A's, or those of you who really just want to get a little workout going on in the arms and who have the ability to do a wheel, you're welcome to place those hands right at the ear and shoulder mark and lift those hips up high for wheel. For those of you in wheel, if you find that you're staring at the floor like this, ask yourself why. We're going to try to tuck that chin in towards the chest. Whatever option you choose, take 5 more breaths. And then let yourself come back down to the very first option in that goddess. Once you've gotten back down to the floor and found that goddess pose, just give yourself a few more breaths here, bringing the breath back down into the belly, letting yourself come back to that breath we found in the beginning of practice. If it helps, you can place one hand on the belly and one hand on the chest. If you're comfortable staying in this goddess pose, you're welcome to stay here. For those of you who'd like to move towards a more traditional Shavasana, you're welcome to straighten out the legs and let the hands come down by their sides. Let your next inhale slowly start to bring some life back into your body. Moving the fingers and the toes. Let your head turn towards the right and over to the left. Bring your head back to center. Take a deep breath in and let the knees come up. Let your knees fall to one side. Whatever side your knees fall to, let yourself roll onto that side. And take a few breaths here. Slowly open up the eyes. And as you become ready, let yourself come up to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to heart center and take a moment for gratitude. With this gratitude, we'll bow our heads. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching this video, tuning in. I'm so excited to be bringing these to you, and I hope that you are excited to have them. For those of you who aren't interested in yoga but are maybe interested in another area of exercise, please drop a comment below. Let me know what it is you're looking for. I'm actually certified in many things, and I would love to be able to bring to you whatever it is you're specifically looking for. So let me know. And as always, like, share, tell all your friends about me. All right. Thank you.